theme, touchstone to recognize the standard by which we're recognized. Okay, we know who we are. There's a standard. We talk about the standard all the time. It's not just the way we perform on Sunday. It's how we go about our life on and off the field. We got to take advantage of every opportunity. Seize everything, man. Carpe omnia.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Craving Cowboys. As you know, it's your girl, Mickey. I got my guy, Sports Junkie, in the building. What's going on, fam? How you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
That's good, man. Good to hear from you, man. As you guys just saw that clip, I just played a little short clip from the Mike McCarthy show. I don't know if you guys tune in weekly to that, but it's actually just one of my favorite things to watch. Mike McCarthy always dropping gems. And we also just see some other things going around, with the Cowboys organization. But it's always just that kind of that title, that title speech he gives in the beginning where he talks about Carpe Omnia. He told these to these players in the beginning of the season. And it's really just been like a motto, from here. I mean, from the beginning of the season and up till now, and going into the postseason. And I think it was really, really just like a full circle moment, if you will, because we just see these guys really having everything placed in front of them. Really from from the Miami game, or back when the Eagles started losing, 4 to 5 games in a row, and we ended up, taking the lead for the NFC East. And of course, as you guys saw in Week 18. With the Cowboys win over Washington, they were able to be able to clinch that number 2 seed and have a potential 2 home games, home field advantage throughout the playoffs, which is always great to have. So, really, I just think Carpe really set the tone for this team and really what the organization's goal has been from the beginning of the season. What's your thoughts on that, real quick, Sports Junkie?
I think it gave us like a different mindset going into the season and throughout the season. It's going to be ups and downs. We just got to weather the storm and get through it. Just a different mindset. Because usually we come in here with this, we the hot boys with the defenses and all this, this stuff. You know what I mean? So I think it fit. Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. Like you said, they've had different I don't know, I guess models, if you will, like throughout the season. Like you said, hot boys, or what I'm saying, this kind of thing they kind of made up, kind of on their own. But just for last few years, we see Mike McCarthy really come in with other I forget them at the top of my head right now, but he's coming with other themes, throughout the years. Like last year, I think it was another Latin phrase he brought in, and he admitted, back when he was with Green Bay, he had certain things that he would come in, for the team for the year. It's just good that, like you said, for them to have a mindset coming into the season, and they'll be able to actually, kind of build off that and really be able to take that momentum and go into the postseason with that. Hey, but shout out to everybody in the building so far, joining us. What's going on? Jamison Taylor in the building. Bruce got the chocolate juice in the building. What's going on, fam? How you doing? The Red Rebel. I thought you were on the chats earlier, fam. Definitely good to see you. Tavis Banks as usual. Yeah. We definitely hyped today, man. Like the game today, everything got. Like, don't you just feel on 10? Like, don't you just feel on 1,000, fam? Like, it's just a crazy time right now. Like, we already have playoff football starting off yesterday. We saw, some crazy scores, some crazy plays made. And it was just really, I got to be honest, watching yesterday's games really just got me even more hyped for our own game today. So are you nervous a little bit?
I'm not gonna say nerve. I'll say it's playoff football. Like we earned this part of the season. Shout out to West Coast. I heard him say that at the pep, in the video for the pep rally yesterday. Like, this is the earned part of the season where the players are able to go into the postseason. So I'm definitely nervous as far as that, because the Packers are a good team. Just watching back a few of their games, they do put forth us kind of a challenge for our team. It's an unknown opponent. Me and Star kind of pointed out on our show last week. So we definitely can't come in sleeping on these boys, but. It's definitely I ain't gonna say nervous for how our boys, how we expect them to come in and play. I'm not gonna say I'm nervous on that part. What about you? How you feeling?
I'm not nervous. I'm anxious.
Anxious.
We got their first game today. Everybody watching. You know what I mean?
Right. Because everybody itching for a game. They ain't gonna be watching the Buffalo joint. So
Philly fans, they gonna be watching, waiting on us to slip. They waiting on us to slip. Philly's waiting on us to slip.
Yeah,
Detroit. I think they waiting on us to slip too, so that they can go back to Detroit.
Fam, they watching. They watching.
Right now, right
now they should be asleep. They should be, getting breakfast. Resting up for the day. They watching our pregame show, and they're gonna be watching our game because they was doing all that chatter because they so worried about the play a couple weeks ago.
Not only that, they know if they win, they got to come back down here.
Yep. And they was talking like they wanted that noise. So we're gonna see, what they bring if they do gotta come back. Come back in.
Right.
Yeah, like Nisha said, we can't come in arrogant like we got this. We need to play our game and play hard. Yeah, like this time we playing like we've been playing all season, like at home. Like that's what we want, you know. Then to have home field advantage because they just have a different confidence, a different style of play at home. So like you said, we just come with that confidence like they always had this season at home, but just, you know, hey, 10 times harder. Like, hey, it's the playoffs. You can't come in loafing. You know, you see some teams got embarrassed yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it's just that atmosphere. You got to come in, you know, like you said, home field advantage. We just got to come in like we own this place, and there's none that we can, you know, like play how we play, and it ain't gonna be nothing to take care of these Packers.
So what's your keys to success as far as the offense? What you want to see from the offense?
Yeah, this is definitely something I want to talk about. Like we kind of spoke about just like lightly off camera, but I mentioned to you that I want to talk about the run game. I think that's going to be just one of the really pivotal things about the game plan coming today, because, you know, we've seen in some of our losses like Arizona and San Fran where Mike McCarthy doesn't necessarily stick with the game plan as far as the run. But I definitely want him to just, you know, we've seen the previous game, like I just mentioned, where he, you know, kind of goes away from him because he gets a little nervous or wants to kind of pull back with, you know, with his play calling, or even when we had some linemen down, he got kind of conservative. But, you know, I just want him to come in, you know, balls to the wall, like, you know, don't be afraid. Like I do want to start with the run game, but don't be afraid to throw. But I think that's actually one of my keys. Like, I want to get TP involved in the passing game. Like, I like what TP is doing, like when they, you know, do use him up the middle or even attacking the edges. But I want to see TP just a little bit more involved in the passing game out the backfield. So, you know, some of these tosses, you know, I like Rico being involved with some of the screen passes. He has a couple plays this season, a couple touchdowns this season actually off some screen plays. So I definitely want to see the run game, you know, be a big part of the game plan.
Right. Well, I think that was one of the things we were missing this year. I think if we get the run game going, I think that was kind of like unbeatable. You know what I mean? Like, right. Once we can get the run game going, because we always have to like pass because our run game gets stuff, and then they go away from it. Yeah. So I think we get that going. I think TP had like 70 yards last game, which wasn't great, but it was better than what we normally.
Right, I think that's one of Tony Pollard's best yardage games as far as this season. Because we've seen the 40-yard game, we've seen the 50-yard games, but to see him break 70, and that's something we don't usually expect to see from TP, because he has had better years, and even he said he didn't have the year he expected, but still for him to reach 1,000 yards, that's definitely, you know, that's definitely, you know, a monument.
Right, but even if we don't get like 2, 3, 4 yards a pop, just the fear of it, I think is it open up the pass game. Just to know we will do it. You know what I mean? We will go. We will run. You know.
Yeah, definitely. And like Shannon Sharp says, match him up on them linebackers, because I think his name is Quay Walker on the Packers. You know, he has no problem coming up the tackle in that backfield. So like the matchups is definitely going to be important. Yeah. And said, I don't know if he called from the very beginning, fam. We said we're not nervous. We just anxious, fam. We ain't bringing we ain't on scary shit today, fam. Hey, we on Dalvin, fam.
That Dalvin Cook name popped up around here. Tony Party with the running hard.
Right. All of a sudden, week 18, he got 78 yards, and because I tweeted out, like, you know, we don't usually see Pollard do that well against Washington's defense. So to have him that tough of a game against that defense, I think I put a lot of confidence in him.
Yeah, and he had some tough yards too. Because a couple games before that, I felt like they weren't even tackling. They were just grabbing him, and he was tackling himself.
Right. He was breaking those tackles, like getting those 9-yard gains. Like, 9-yard gain was like what Philly wanted to call it, 1st and 9. Hey, if TP can keep getting those 9-yard gains and more, like you said, it's going to be crucial. Like, we not saying we have to worry about throwing, but it's about converting. If we can start off these drives with the run game, moving down the field, using up the clock. That's the point of it, using up the clock to keep their offense off the field as well. Because like I said, there's nothing to sneeze at. They're not saying that's not going to be an easy game to win. We can't just come in here thinking, you know, we have it. You know what I'm saying? So, And that's going to be another key, keeping them off the field as well. But and just doing what the offense does, you know, like you said, using our playmakers, you know, aside from the run game, using, you know, of course, getting CD and Lamb involved, getting Cooks involved, of course, getting Ferguson, of course, involved. You know, what are some players you want to see get involved?
I want to see the whole offense gel together. You know, CD and Dak gonna do their thing. You know what I mean? But you start with the offensive line. I need them to get these dudes off the ball and give Dak time. Because I think if Dak have time, I don't care how good your defense is.
Period.
He's gonna pick you apart. And problems that we have on the road that we're good at home, Dak is more control of the offense at home. He can quiet the crowd down. He can get people into the plays. He know everything that's going on.
Yeah.
You think you disguised. You're not disguised. I know exactly where you're going. You know what I mean? He looking off safeties. Hey, man, he be in his bag. You know what I'm saying? So I want to ask you something, though. 2 questions, really. Who do you got faith in more, the defense or the offense? And if your answer is the offense, you take the ball first on the coin flip?
That's something I want to talk about. I'll answer the second question first because that's actually something I thought about. I do want to take the ball first. I want to come in, like I said, I want to come in hot and heavy and striking early and scoring. That's something we have to do. And we see that in the Miami game. We took the ball and we could have scored that, on our first drive, but unfortunately, he dropped the ball at the 1 yard line. That's unfortunate because Lippy had that drive. He had several conversions on that drive. So my confidence in Lippy hasn't faltered. But I want to come out like that. Like I want to come out like how we came at Washington at home, but we came out passing early. Not saying I want to pass early, but we came out hot and not afraid to strike early. I want us to come out and playing no games. Like I said, moving down the field between those 20s, and then when we hit the red zone, like I want to see not too early on, but definitely overall in this game, I do want to see some of those plays that we've seen throughout the season that we don't see too often, like CD at the backfield, Turpin possibly at the backfield. You know what I'm saying? We always see in the red zone, we see Brandon Cooks with that that corner route in the end zone. Hey, I wouldn't be mad seeing that as well. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to see. I guess I'll say just different packages that we haven't seen exactly throughout the regular season, but that have effectiveness. But also just seeing just kind of the creativity and just what McCarthy really has just been saving for this kind of game that he's going up against.
I think Mike McCarthy gonna be in his bag today.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, not only. Let me tell you something, right? You know how they say Dak and CD is the best wide receiver combo duo?
Yeah.
I think Dak and Mike is the best coach. Cause hey man.
When you said y'all talk about that real quick. You said something right there.
Hey, yeah, because I was talking to somebody yesterday, like, oh, you know how they got these rumors going around with Mike McCarthy getting fired? I bet Dak gonna put a stop to all that.
All right, bro. Did you see his interview? Did you see how Dak was saying, "Yeah, we have these Thursday meeting. We real close. We doing this." He showed me that. You think Jerry's gonna break that up?
And it's not even about. He said it's like 30 minutes. I seen that. He said it's like 30 minutes football. Some of them not even football. Just about like man. Dude, Dak and CD got the best wide receiver quarterback duo, and Dak and Mike McCarthy got the best head coach.
Right.
Quarterback duo.
I'm so glad you said that. Like that is a huge point right there. Because
if you remember,
we've seen what in the chemistry throughout the year.
Yeah, if you remember a couple of weeks ago, about 4 or 5 weeks ago, remember Dak said, "I know what Mike's gonna call before
he even gets to play." Like that's something so crucial. That's going and really going into the postseason because it's going to be huge to see like you said what kind of what. It's really gonna be interesting to see what kind of time they're on going into this postseason. Like we saw McCarthy giving Dak that trust early in the preseason, having Dak call that preseason game, like that was the ultimate trust right there. You know what I'm saying? Right. On live TV, because we know everyone's watching, and so Dak knows that too. So that's the time for him to show his prowess really on the other side, like what it could be like in the future potentially. But just him having that trust, like Mike has shown from the beginning that he has that trust in Dak. And he even said that in his press conferences, even before ending the season, like it's about the quarterback knowing that he has the control of the offense. So with Dak having that kind of confidence from Mike and to also really pass along to the team, because as you just said, the confidence that they've instilled within each other, we see that kind of flowing from Dak to the playmakers, like to Turpin, to Tolbert, who's making his way up as well. And we see him having some plays every now and then. So I think just that whole kind of chemistry, trust type factor really just flowing throughout the locker room, just in general.
I see Gallup having 4 or 5 catches today, big ones.
Yeah. And
I don't know why. I just,
we need all hands on deck first of all, and like you said, and Gallup can definitely be sneaky. Like we haven't seen a lot from him in these past few weeks, but definitely don't forget that he's there.
We ain't seen no toe tap. He the best toe tapper on the field. To me, in my opinion, on the sideline catches with the dragging the feet. Yeah, he gonna have a few toe taps.
Yeah, definitely. And just shout out to everybody coming in. Hey, big time! I see you sneaking here. What's up, fam? I can't wait to do a show with you, fam. We're gonna link up real soon. All right. Hey, Tava said, yeah, I definitely hear that. We gotta protect the edges and in the middle too. The Packers have no problem running up the gut as well. We see Aaron Jones have some big
okay.
Do a blank. They have some big plays throughout the middle.
I'm glad you said that. So speaking of that, about running up the gut, so that's the defense side of the ball, right? So
yeah,
where do you put Micah? Linebacker on the line?
I want him off the line. Like I want him roaming out there today. Like, and not saying I don't, because I know there are gonna be situations where they are passing. So I do want him on the line in those situations, in those third down situations. If it does get to third and long, maybe fourth and 3, 4th and 4, they decide to go for it depending on what play call they have. But I definitely want to see Micah in some off ball situations because we see his effectiveness. I think it was the Miami game. He came out second half and had a one-arm tackle. You know what I'm saying? He has his effectiveness. Right. He's able to kind of have a running start and to be able to find the running back what they're going to do. Even Jordan Love, if he decides to kind of go out, stay within the pocket, but kind of do his scrambling thing. Like, I want Micah to have, just really full control of what he can do. We talk about Dak having control of the offense. I think putting Micah off ball gives him more control of himself, if you will. Like, at the line, he can't help being held by 2-3 people or being triple teamed, double teamed. But off the ball, he has control where he wants to go. He, as I just said, the line gets to roam, and he can have more of a mindset of what he wants to do and how much effectiveness he can have on this game. You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts? Right. What you think?
I think they shouldn't line him up at a specific spot. I think they should have him roaming so the offense never know where he's gonna be at. They can't plan for him. You know what I mean? Right. He might start at linebacker. He might end up on the line. He might end up a line and fall back. So yeah. I think he's gonna have a big game too, though, and I also think D-Law gonna have a big game today too.
Yeah, huge. Like you heard him talking. You heard him talking in this, and that's one thing I don't even like D-Law talking a lot. But every now and then, when he just answer the question straight up, like when they asked him, what you gonna do about Aaron Jones? Hey man, hit him. What we've always done, and he just kept it short and simple. Like he said, I'm playing too, and we've seen D-Law his effectiveness at the line of scrimmage on the 4th down plays. On the very important third and 1 plays when they're trying to convert, and we see him have a big stop. So I think he's going to be essential in the run stop today.
Yeah, I think I'm good on both sides of the ball. The thing I hate though, and I know you guys see this too, because I know it frustrates me. Dallas will go on this long drive down the field, get in the red zone, and start going backwards with these penalties, and like we cannot have that today.
Yeah, that's definitely that, fam. But I will say I think the last 2-3 games of the season, they definitely went down on penalties, but we definitely can't have the big, like 10, 15 yard penalties. Yeah. I will say that, like, especially at those crucial moments, but we don't need, not too much aggression. We don't need roughing the passer. We definitely don't need holding, but that happens in the game. But we don't need personal fouls. We don't need offsides. You know what I'm saying? We don't need false starts. We don't need those self-inflicted wounds. You know what I'm saying? We don't need those things that we shouldn't be doing. I
could be wrong, but I anticipate a few offside calls, just the magnitude of the playoffs and you know what I mean? So I kind of plan for that. I don't want it, but you know what I mean? Like the adrenaline is flowing, it's playoffs and
right. So the false starts too. Not too many, but I can see like in the beginning of the game kind of. But actually, I did see a stat today that said that all of our starters actually have playoff experience. So that may not be a huge thing, but I definitely don't want to see it, appear at all. But like you said, hopefully it's not too much because they do have that experience. So hopefully that previous playoff experience will, be able to hold true today.
Right. And another thing too, I think I ain't gonna say we lost a few games because of this, but I think it played a part in a few of our losses. Mm-hmm. Special teams, man. If the block ain't there, if the block punt ain't there, or don't get caught on no fake punt, how many times have we got hit on a fake field goal or fake punt?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And I just want to be all the way locked in, not just offense, defense, special teams, all of it.
Yeah. I feel you, fan. There's definitely been way too many times where I think we've seen Tober get got twice this year on fake punts, and that's unfortunate to see. But Tober's a young player, and I think we just seen those in situations where players just teams just don't give a damn and they just want to see what they can run. But especially a particular time right now, we definitely can't we can't go for any kind of mental lapses, any kind of trip ups. We definitely can't. Like needs to that
fake locked in. Yeah. All the way locked in. Like all the way locked in. All the way around the board though. Like We can't be going off in here playing like with the you know what I mean. We can't.
I think, and I'm glad you mentioned that. I think special teams actually could be I'd say the deciding factor, but it also could be a factor because that's kind of just where all these players kind of come through. That's kind of where they start and that's kind of where they grow. But we see that's kind of when they get their confidence from as well. So I don't know if we're gonna see too much Sam Williams with special teams, but I definitely want to see special teams make big tackles. I want to see them. I want to see Anger put us. If we do happen to punt this game, I want to see Anger put us. Just continue do what he does. Get that ball down to the 5. See if we can get that ball down to the 2, to the 3. To kind of get these guys, kind of starting in their own territory. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want their field position to be an advantage to them this game. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't want them to start at the 30. At the 40. I don't want any dumb, like you said, penalties. No dumb penalties on special teams. I do not want their field position to be any kind of advantage to these boys today because they already have a game where we got to, I don't want to be called I don't want them to be called guessing or anything like that. So I want special teams to be on their game today. Yeah,
sometimes in special teams you get lackadaisical because you're just used to just lining up. Just like last week, got that field goal block. You know what I mean? Dude just ran through. He just ran right through there. And then I'm gonna tell you, I think you mentioned this on X or Twitter. It was you or somebody else. I was so glad that they went back down the field. He got a chance to kick another field goal.
Yeah,
you ain't missed all year, man. I didn't want him to go into the playoffs with the
right. It's one thing. Yeah, it's one thing to get it blocked, but then the next one he hasn't missed. I'm like, come on, man. And then like you said, Mike McCarthy made it a point to try to get him. And I like that. I like that part of like
coaching.
He had this huge human element to him where he said, "Hey, man, I want him to get his confidence back up." So hell yeah, we got him down there for another 50 yards, and he made it, and made everybody. And we saw everybody on the sideline like, okay. I take like a side release, like everyone, and he saw BA take a side release, like, "Hey man, okay, I'm good now."
Good. When I heard them talking about it on the broadcast, I knew it was a wrap. You know what I'm saying? I was like, when it was like, "Oh, he's 30,
and I don't even like when they talk about it, like, yeah, here he come with the record, see if he can break. And I'm like, and something like you said, something in my head was like, they mentioned it, something, and as soon as like, and I'm like, come on, man, like, of course it happens, of course, how it always goes.
Right.
I'm sorry, DC, but I'm gonna have to disagree with you. Like, I don't want to see too much Hendershot, but hey, I like Ferg and Hendershot better than Ferg and Schoonmaker. You feel me? Like, I don't mind no Schoonmaker, but we need another tight end out there to kind of give Ferguson some rest. Like, I don't, we can't overwork Ferguson too much, especially with the playoffs coming up. We definitely have to keep him fresh and healthy. And I kind of mentioned on one of my videos before, like having that 2 tight end tandem. We see it over in Green Bay, like granted they're young guys, but they both came out the draft and they're having numbers. I think they're both fourth and fifth in rookie tight ends as far as their number. So and just having that second tight end, in my opinion, my whole opinion, like I just think that having 2 tight ends, number one, gives relief for Jake Ferguson. It does have a breather, and it gives us another weapon to go to. And it gets Hendershot's confidence. So we saw them being used kind of as a tandem last year. They were both getting off last year. So I'm not mad at Hendershot having snaps.
No, I'm not mad at him having snaps neither. But we ain't got time to be getting people confidence up right now. This is the playoffs. You know what I mean? We ain't got time to be doing all that. You know what I'm saying? We work on that in practice or whatever. You know what I mean? Right. Now, we need to put who balling. You know what I mean? And that team route that him and that guy going down the seam, that's gonna be wide open today.
That got to be on 100 today. I want to see that.
I don't got time to be getting nobody confidence up today. You know what I mean? Nah, because you got to think. This team, even though Aaron Rodgers not there, this team done sent us home.
What they say, 9 times or something like that? No, actually, no. I think we met 9 times, and actually we met 8 times. And actually, it's interesting that I just learned this week that Green Bay has won 4 times, and Cowboys have won 4 times. So this is the 9th meeting between these 2 teams. So just like how we met 49 before, and we were kind of evened out. So now we're meeting Green Bay for the 9th time, and
I don't have no recollection of no wins though. They've been sending us home in the playoffs.
Right. No, that's fact.
You know what I'm saying? Now I know Aaron Rodgers ain't there, but they're still the same team. It's still the same color. And nah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, Nisi, I see. You see? Okay, I see. I read. I took your comment wrong. Hey, that's absolutely right. Yeah, Hendershot is definitely making plays on special teams, and Tober was making plays on special teams too. before he actually started getting snaps on offense. So that could be good. You know, we definitely need those. Like we were talking about earlier, we're supposed to actually kind of mentioned it. So yeah, that's a great idea. Like Hendershot getting his confidence. Them block punts is huge. I think that got us to like what the 10-15 yard line. And the next
them block punts and the block punt call need to be like predicated on like situational football. Like if we about to get the ball back and the game is going, just accept the punt.
Let it run.
You know what I mean? It depends on where the game at. You know what I mean? Because we about to get the ball back, our offense rolling. Just let them get the ball back. Let's drive, because I don't want nobody getting no running to the kicker or you know, because it takes all the energy out the defense, because the defense done stop them. Now y'all do a penalty, they go right to the sideline and they come back right on. You know what I'm saying? So if it ain't there, it ain't there. It ain't, you know, let us just play our game and get up out of here. Yeah, try to get up out of here healthy and get up out of here and let Dak do his thing.
Yeah, definitely get out of here healthy and just really keep the mindset going. Like keep your foot on. That's what I want to see. Keep your foot on the gas. I want to see, just like I said, come out strong, like come out hot and heavy, but also just keep it going. Like don't hold back. You know what I'm saying? I want to see these guys blowing. I want to see these guys flying back on their plane, going back home, saying, "Oh man, we should have thought about that." You know what I'm saying? Like I want these guys coming out with a new level of confidence. Yeah, we did win first round last year. I want to see a different team, and we saw a great showing out last year. So I'm not mad at last year's first round performance. And it's with this kind of the different kind of chemistry this team is on this year. I just want to see a very well put together game, as far, you know, of course, my game plan. But I want to see execution, you know, on both sides of the ball. And I didn't answer your question earlier, but I guess I'll definitely say I'll trust the offense more. And then, like I said, I mentioned about taking the ball first and scoring first, but I definitely trust the defense as well. I hope that DQ is another topic of discussion. Like I hope DQ takes, you know, what he's learned from his past few games as far as personnel usage and just how to be able to attack, you know, some of this run game. Like we haven't done great in the run game. I think, in my opinion, the last time we did great in the run game was holding Seattle to under 100 yards. So I want to see that. I don't want to see them hit 100 yards today. I want us to be able to finally be able to, you know, shut down Aaron Jones. You know what I'm saying? He's coming back with a point to prove. So I just think that I think that's the point proof I want to see today. I definitely trust the offense more, but the point I want to see proven by the defense is them making a statement on this run defense. Like, you know, because we have Aaron Jones. They're saying A.J. Dillon is doubtful right now. So that's really huge for Green Bay. But you know, Aaron Jones he's still gonna try to turn up. You know, I think the last 3 times we faced him, he had over 100 yards. He had 3 touchdowns. You know, we don't want to see that, especially in a playoff game. We don't need 3 touchdowns from one player.
You think they're gonna? I haven't seen the update on Gilly. You think they're gonna try to attack Gilly?
That's a good question. I don't know if they're gonna attack him. Gilly,
you know, just based off this.
He said he's gonna wear a harness and things like that, because I think he's been practicing with a harness all week. Because he said he's definitely gonna play. He said whatever it takes. He's gonna be in that game. And actually McCarthy said, you know, that they're actually happy with where he is right now. And say he's been making, you know, he was doing okay. He's able to line up at practice. I think Thursday or Friday. So I think he's gonna be good to go. But as far as them attacking him, they probably could make it a point of emphasis. And it's really a matter for me. It's a matter of, I know he's probably gonna play, but it's a matter of how well Christian Watson is. Now, you know, because I think he probably will be on plan. I think it's a matter of whether Christian Watson and how strong he is, and you know whether they definitely have different playmakers. They can go to. I think they have a player named Wicks. They kind of line up every now and then. Of course, they have Dobbs, you know, that they go to. So it's a matter of who Gilmore is covering, and also a matter of how like I said, how healthy Christian Watson is, and who the next player up will be on their side.
Right. So I was talking to I think a fifth quarter yesterday, and he asked me the same question we're talking about right now, because Green Bay is heavy play action.
Yeah.
So
12 personnel, crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
So what I was thinking is, I wouldn't even worry about their defense. I worry about getting up so they take away that play action. If we get up on the scoreboard, y'all got to pass. All that play action stuff went. So I feel like if we get up on the scoreboard, and we could take that away, because I think Dallas, they get beat on play action a lot, man. They do.
Yeah, they can get looking.
Yeah, they get caught looking, especially if they running the ball kind of good. Then they go deep over. Then you see a deep ball. You see Bland or somebody running behind the receiver.
Right, and that's how they love to play, and they like to play like that early. Like we see some of that on some of their first plays on their first play. You know what I'm saying? Like those, and like how the Texans. That's really kind of like the. Not saying they remind me of the Texans, but they come out like the Texans. But they come out not afraid to throw the ball. They're not afraid to throw them bombs down the field. And we see how Jordan loves throw the ball. He just be whipping it out. You know what I'm saying? So he's not, you know what I'm saying? Not afraid to make any kind of throw. He kind of likes to throw in tight situations as well. you know, at the goal line. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we definitely got to keep our eyes.
And they're gonna be relaxed. I think they're gonna be relaxed. They like we ain't really supposed to be here. You know, like they're gonna play relaxed. But I think we just need to get the ball, get up, 10 points, whatever, take that play action away.
Yeah. That two possession, like just mentioned, that two possession is going to be important. Like you said, making them change their game plan. Yeah. Like half our game plan. Yeah. Make them change their game plan.
I ain't worried about what they're going to do. We just come out what we're going to do.
Right.
Get up, you know what I mean? And then make them play from behind.
Yeah. Period, man. I think
we'll be good.
Yeah, like you said, just playing our brand of football and right on cue, right in the building. Hey, like we already talked about it, Eastside. You got to do right quick.
Congratulations.
Y'all do right quick. Shout out to Texas. Like I just said, they had home field advantage. Shout out to Texas. They did play well. You know, that's good. We ain't hating over here, Eastside. That's what you don't understand, Eastside. We hating on you. We ain't hating on Texans over here, baby. We hating on you. Okay,
congratulations, bro.
You know
Congratulations.
Congratulations to Texans. But once again, you in the Cowboys chat. See, this should give you motivation, Eastside. Look, y'all good. Y'all in the playoffs. Y'all about to go to the divisional right quick. Start a channel, fam. Look, we might be in your chat supporting you. You never know. You never know, man. Like we might be able, you know, you might be one of the first, you know, Texans content creators on the map, man. They might be able to hire you.
We're gonna be all Gucci unless we run against you.
Right. We ain't got no hate. Right. We have no hate for Texans over here, man. We have no, like Niecy said, start your channel. Look, no time like the present, right? Eastside, look, go ahead and start. Look, Eastside's playoff Texans, whatever you want to call it, man. Look, whatever you want to do.
He might get 1,000 in one day. Ain't that many channels?
Right. Look, they probably out there looking for channels now. Look, you can be the only one out there, Eastside. Look, we helping you. All right.
I support.
Yeah. Look, you said you got it. Yeah, I think we already playing them next season. They put out the opponents. I think early this week. I think they said we already playing the Texans next year.
Yeah, y'all not ready yet though.
No, they not. No.
Don't let that win yesterday fool y'all. You know what I'm saying? Right. Y'all ain't ready yet.
Not at all. Like y'all, they still young. They definitely still young. Y'all can still get got. You know what I'm saying? They had Flacco out there. You wasn't making the plays. For whatever reason, the defense wasn't connecting. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like we were talking about earlier, it's a playoff. Look, 1 week is 1 week at a time. You know what I'm saying? You can't come out loafing. Like we just talked about Cowboys play your brand of football. Don't worry about what Green Bay doing. Come out and do what you do at home every home game this past.
They say we only been playing tomato cans. So let's treat this team like a straight tomato can. And by the third quarter, I want to see Dak over there with his ball cap on.
Hey, look back, man.
Right. I want to see. I think they said they put Trey Lance to the backup, right? Did I see that right or no?
No, yeah, I don't know if they put out the.
All right, well, even if it's Cooper, I want to see the backup in. I want to see the backup in.
Cooper Rush had an illness this week, so
Yeah. You said get people confidence up, right? Let's get Trey Lance confidence up.
Right.
We on the bench with the baseball cap on, and the game over with.
Right, yeah. Get Dak his fourth quarter cap and get Trey Lance.
Because I believe we come out and jump on them.
Yeah, like you said, just to start early and often. There should be no playing around in this game. Hey, what's good, JC? Good to see you in the building, fam. What's up?
Yeah.
David said Cleveland coaches butt cheeks. Like, come on, man. I ain't gonna say butt cheeks. I don't know what coach you talking about. But hey. Playoffs with mad backups, so I ain't mad.
I damn near gotta agree with him. Hey, but Flacco, he was throwing all them interceptions, man.
Yeah, I'm like Flacco. You choosing now to throw interceptions, bro? Pick sixes? Dog, doing.
Yeah,
like
a couple of them.
He said, I'm missing my kids. I'm gonna go home. Look, I'm ready to go home. He said. I don't know what.
So what you think? Score wise? What you looking at?
Like I said on JC's show earlier, I don't really do scores.
You don't do that?
Like that. But what I will say is I want to see Cowboys get a 40 burger at home, period. We at home. Our average points scored at home is 30 plus points. I think 35 points scored at home. That's our average. So yeah, I want to see us put 40 plus points up in this playoff game. Like you said, against this tomato can team.
Yeah. Hey, let's treat them like that then. Let's treat them like that then. Because we're in a lose-lose situation. See, if we lose, we're gonna get killed. If we win, y'all was supposed to beat them. So
that's the thing I thought, because they throwing this narrative around like they're so young, this, that, and the third. And shout out to Rome, Cowboys fan talk. We're the second youngest team. But they want to throw in this narrative. So now, suddenly, when we whoop them, when we throw the smackdown on them, oh, they young. They didn't expect to make it. They had everything to lose. They had nothing to lose. They just came out because they ain't. I don't want to hear it then. Yeah. Because all y'all had to smoke. All y'all have to talk about now is about the smoke they could give the Cowboys. Oh, they can come out doing this. They can come out firing on this, that, and the third. Like, no.
Hey, I want to ask you something, and I don't want to look. We already said that we're gonna focus on the game, right? One game at a time. But I do want to ask you something though. Mm-hmm. Who would you rather face in the next round? Like, if you can, who would you rather face?
That's a good question.
It's Detroit Rams and Philly, right? It's Detroit Rams and Philly, right?
I thought it was I don't know. Some people are saying like we either get the Bucks or Philly, or that we would get the Lions or the Rams. So I think it's more so. I think the Lions we would get. They would come to our crib, and I wouldn't be mad at that. Like, I think both teams will come in with this kind of intensity, like, because I think it'll be like a for sure game, like, because everyone is so like skeptical on how the last game was played and who won and all that. But it wasn't like, I mean, and I don't know why, because it wasn't like both teams were putting up points. Like, they just came down. Unfortunately, it came down to the refs. Unfortunately, refs
it didn't come down to no refs. See, people I did a video and people kept coming in my comment section telling me about these refs and all that, and I keep telling them, why do you guys have selective seeing? Like, you didn't see the tripping call on us. You guys would have never even got the ball back. Right. Y'all never even got the ball back. They should have thought that.
It would never even got to that point if the refs was acting. They were not saying acting black with me. I don't know why the dude, like, they had on two different jerseys. So I don't understand why you ain't see a white jersey as opposed to a jersey. And okay.
When the game was getting ready to get out of hand, it CD didn't fumble the ball in the end zone for the touchback.
And I hated seeing that. I hated seeing that.
So I wouldn't mind seeing the Lions neither, though. But to me, though, I'm gonna tell you like this. We play our football, Cowboy football. Hey, send any of them.
Exactly.
Yeah, y'all gotta come down here. Y'all gotta come down here too. Yeah.
Come to the crib, like, come to the 35 points right quick. Okay.
Yeah, real quick.
Like I said, like, that's true, big time. There are no
lockers.
Teams. That is true, big time, too.
I agree with them, but I'm just telling you what we get told. It's a lot of tomato can goes in the playoffs, according to other people.
Right. King K's in the building. I think that's how you say it. New face in the building. He said, y'all see Myles Garrett, the first team All-Pro guy, over Micah, supposedly. Me neither. Yeah, exactly. And that's crazy they put that list out. Because everybody know, they no way Micah should be second team to anybody. You know what I'm saying? That's wild. That's wild.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad Dak got in there, second, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad he finally got in there.
Right. Just like you said, Sports Junkie, like JC said the same thing. Like, we should be able to see anybody. Like, anybody can be able to bring anybody in.
Yeah, anybody.
He said he takes Philly or the Bucks. Yeah, and actually, hopping back on that question, I wouldn't be mad at the Lions, but I wouldn't be mad at Philly either.
Yeah, Philly.
I know they ain't the same Philly team. And I know they've been kind of like imploding or anything like that. But if they somehow make it past the Bucks, I ain't never mad at a division matchup, especially in
Philly.
Right, send them right back.
Yeah, we clean out lockers. We clean out lockers. That's what this is the season to clean out lockers. We sending y'all back to clean out your locker.
Yeah, send it back with a second L. Go ahead. Go ahead. That same feeling back again. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be mad at that. Oh, what's up? What's up, little bro? Oh, you made it, little bro? Okay.
I think all in all though, it's gonna be a lot of anxiety at the beginning of the game. Yeah. I don't think from Dak though, because I think he poised. You know what I mean? Dak a whole different person. You know what I mean?
That's really what I'm looking forward to. Like, just seeing how Dak kind of comes out and commands the game, and just really like I just want to see their chemistry just kind of unfold on the field. Like Dak and Mike McCarthy, like you mentioned earlier, it's gonna be huge. I think how it's gonna go forward, this play calling this game, and just how they mesh. I think it's gonna be huge.
Cook, because they're gonna try to take CD away. So Cook, hey, we need, you know what I mean? Yeah. We need you today.
Yeah, Cook and Fergie. Yeah, Cook and Fergie, definitely got to get involved. Yeah, man.
Offensive line play good. If the offensive line hold up.
Just real quick on your point with CD, like they might try to take him away, but like we seen last year, CD turned up. Well, I think
they moving too much. You can't take him away because he's everywhere.
Right.
He's everywhere. Yeah, he start over there, he over there. You know what I mean?
Hey, look, CD, I remember having a 200-yard game.
Yeah, Dak line up and he see the defense. Hey, CD, come over here, man. Over there.
Look, I just think they're gonna really put it together today. I just think that it's really gonna be a showing. And just really, like I said, just really a showing of how well this team has really embraced each other. Like behind the scenes, I think it's going to really just grow on the team. I think it's really just a stepping stone to what the rest of this postseason is going to be.
Right. I think we good. I think about 4:00 today, we'll all be sitting around happy. 5, 4, 4.
Right. About halfway through.
I'm gonna know how this game gonna go at halftime.
Yep.
I'm gonna know what's up at halftime. You know, if Dallas come out here playing, man, I'm gonna be, hey, man. You know, I ride for them. I ride for them all the time. They come out here playing, man. I'm gonna be. Hey, man.
It would be some questions, fam. I'm with you on that. Like,
man.
We expect we should, like you said earlier in the show, before we get out of here, like we should expect nothing less than the standard Cowboys football. You come in playing how they always play, and especially being at home, like raise your own standard. Like you said, just come in playing your own your own brand of football, but also just play that times 10. Like know who you are.
Play to win, not to lose. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't want Mike McCarthy throwing balls. If we got time clock management, if we can just run the clock, get up out of here. You know what I mean? Get up out of here. Yeah, and if he do, I need Dak Prescott to pull Antoine Jameson to change the play call.
Yes, go ahead, take it to that run right quick, Dak. Go ahead, take it to that run.
Hey man, you got paid, Dak. That's what happens when you get paid.
Come on, Lippy, get this run right quick. Go ahead, Lippy. Come on, in the backfield right quick.
That's what happens when you get paid that kind of money. You can change, you can do stuff like that. Hey man, Mike said that. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Hey.
I'm with you on that, man. Look, I'm telling you. Yeah, we just looking forward to this dub today. I want to thank everybody for coming through for the show, Fire Ass Show. Thank you so much for coming through, Sports Junkie. Giving a little bit of your time before the game come on. I think we got about an hour and a half left before we start kicking on. So everybody just go ahead, get your drink ready, get your food ready, whatever kind of ritual you got to do. You know our boys already going through it. You know, they trying to get to their mindset. Everybody, I'm just speaking to everybody, Cowboy Nation, get your mind right. You know, if you guys going to the game, make sure you guys got your white on. Make sure you just kind of everybody just send those, you know, it's first round wild card weekend vibes to our players so they can go out there and give it that you know, give them that. Just give them that pep that they can play. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you guys peep just real quick, peep the pep rally that West Coast and Long put on and everything.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. If you like the player said, if it's third down, hey, bump that. If it's first down, Green Bay out on the field before they get to the huddle, make some noise, y'all. Make some noise. First down, second down, third down, make some noise so that they can't get the play calls to their players. So I think midway through the season, they were the third most penalized team in the league. Make them hold true to the penalties. Get them getting penalties off. You know, us no penalties. Have them get them penalties off so we can get them off their game. But when the Cowboys on the field,
there's no excuses. We're at home, and all that. Because you see that Miami game yesterday, man, it was so cold out there. See, Dallas is look, they playing at home. It should be no excuses.
Right.
None. The clown down we want to, all that.
Exactly. Shout out to Big Game James and Star with the message "No excuses" coming out their show a couple weeks ago. No excuses, period, y'all. No excuses. We at home. We got our playmakers. We got the coach. We got the quarterback. Period. And the story. Dub today, y'all. Like Landlord said, dub.
Jerry put Jimmy in. Yeah, Jerry put Jimmy in. I don't want to hear y'all talking about the curse. Jerry put Jimmy in. I don't want to hear nothing.
Right, period.
I don't want to hear nothing. I think I heard somebody say Zeke might pull. Hey, Tony Pollard, go out there and get busy.
Right, show off for you. Hey man, right, show off for you, dude. Like he kind of. I ain't gonna say he paved the way for him, but look, he had the first team reps. You know what I'm saying? And you kind of came behind him, like, hey, show him what you learned. Show him what Zeke, what you want to. You know what I'm saying?
Go over there and tell Zeke, hey, I know what you went through, man. I see.
Right.
I see what it is like being that. Yeah, I see what it is being that main back, man. Yeah,
yes. Yeah. And Zeke gonna give him that energy, like, hey, man, go out there and do it for your team, man. Hey, not saying TP got to put the game on his back, but hey, man, put the team on your back, man. You got the leg. Let's see you do it. You know, you get back in the form. You know what I'm saying? Let's see it. And Rico too. It's not all on you, TP and Rico. That tandem's gonna be important today. They gotta have a big game.
And hold the ball, no fumble. Hold the ball, man.
Right. Ball control and time of possession. Time of possession, very important today.
We're gonna be good. I'm gonna have a big smile on my face. All that. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. All that. No
Right.
excuses,
All
Lucy.
that.
I'm
Yeah,
with
man.
you.
Yeah, let's sleep good tonight, nation. That's
Yeah,
what I'm talking
yeah.
about.
I'm gonna be up early in the morning watching the TV shows.
Right. See what they got to say about the team now.
Yeah, so I can blast.
Hey, look. Thank everybody for coming through. We had a fire ass show today, man. Make sure you guys hit the like button, share button. If you're listening on Twitter, X, give us a share, give us a retweet. Make sure you guys follow us. Before we get out of here, Sports Junkie, let them know where to find you, fam.
Hey, YouTube channel, Sports Junkie. Go up over to my channel, YouTube channel. I'll be giving it up for the Dallas Cowboys, putting a lot of these haters and all of these media on blast, just calling it how I see and putting the truth out there.
And he really do. Like the way you be cutting them videos up, fam. Like you be putting them to shame, dog. Like for real. Like you be telling the truth, y'all. I need to follow this dude ASAP.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, man. Thank everybody for coming through. Hope you guys enjoy the game. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. You know, everybody turn up for your Cowboy Nation. And it's white out too, y'all. Don't forget to wear y'all white. Wear y'all white.
I got it.
Right. Yeah, thanks everybody for coming through, man. Thanks everybody for their support. We'll take you guys out later. Appreciate y'all.